Hi, today I'm going to make a silk painting of tulips surrounded by a mass of wallflowers and forget-me-nots. A very pretty painting. Now I've pinned the silk on the frame and I've traced out the tulip design. Just randomly drew two tulips, leaving gaps. First, wet the silk thoroughly and entirely with water. You can use a spray or you can do it with brush like I'm doing. Apply water all over the silk like this. Now paint freely over the tulips using yellow color. And it doesn't matter if the paint spreads a little beyond the tulips. Like this. Paint all the tulips like this. While the silk is still damp, paint the center of each flower with a slightly darker shade and the edge also. All the flowers. And then you dry it with a hair dryer. Let the paint dry completely. Then just apply wax with a brush on the tulips, leaving the inner line gap on the lines that you've drawn. Leave the wax from there. Cover the whole of the tulips. Like this. After you put wax on the tulips, put a slightly darker yellow in the gap we've left on the silk, which shows the outline. This will define the tulip lines like this. And any extra paint that comes on top of the wax, you can wipe off with tissue paper. Now using very little paint, draw in the stem of each tulip. So just draw in this, just paint in the center and the paint will spread to the edge. Like this. Now paint wax over all the stems and the gaps in the tulips that we left earlier for the outline. So just fill in wax there. Like this. Now put dots of colors all around the tulips. Put small dots, for instance, anywhere that you want. These will denote all the wildflowers and other flowers in the background. You can put them anywhere. Like this. Put blues, greens, violets, like this. Now as you can see, I have put concentrations of color Like for instance, here I put more blue and here also, and basically cover the whole area with dots. They will spread on their own and they look very pretty, like wildflowers. So I put more of orange and yellow shades and then fill up the gaps with other colors. Like this. After I've painted in the background like this, now I'm going to remove the wax. Put the silk in between layers of newspaper on top as well as bottom, and then iron with a hot iron quickly so that the wax melts and it will stick onto the newspaper. Now you'll see that there are wax stains on the newspaper. So remove this sheet and the sheet below the silk and iron again. And this is how the finished painting would look, with bright tulips surrounded by forget-me-nots and wallflowers.